Hi. Regarding project 3 and for also relating to the problems that we may face, one of the problems is that you can not access this checkpoint folder to see your models and if you have saved models here or not. So one way to do this is to open any notebook and of course select a kernel for this notebook to start an instance, and you can use the command line to see whether this folder contains any subfiles or not, and also download the files inside. So one thing we can do is that to open the terminal, of course, clicking on this sign right here opens the terminal for you, and you can start listing the elements of your current directory. As you can see, we are in this folder p3_2, which is this folder over here, and inside of which we are in the unzipped files and then the checkpoints folder. So we can change the current directory, or we can even list what's inside p3_2, then the subfolder which is unzipped files, then checkpoints. This will list all of the files in this directory. So as you can see, we have only one file called best_val_lost.pt. This is a model. We can access model by creating another folder that's accessible and copy this file from this directory to the accessible folder. So we can create a folder called accessible. For example, you will see a folder right here, but we have to change our current directory first. We can change the current directory to pp3_2, then unzipped files. Okay, and now we can create the accessible folder. You will see it right here. If we refresh this, we will see the accessible folder right here. What we can do next is that we can copy cp what's inside this folder, unzipped files, checkpoints, and we can write *.pt to copy all files holding the pt extension to the accessible folder. Okay, and by that we have copied all of the files in the checkpoints folder into the accessible folder. Now we can open the accessible folder to see this is your model. You can now right click it and download it to your machine, or you can at least access the elements right now. Thank you. And don't forget to close your instance once you are done.